Welcome back. See if we can get into something. Right now I'm trying to find the history of Route 6. Where we left off last night. See if I can get anything out of here quick, because I think it's about to close and I don't want to get shot.
The market is closing soon. You better make it quick. Why, I practically set the... Now I'm on the council and with... Well...
I hear music playing. I need to turn that off. Where's that playing?
Store, Cindy will kill me.
If you see anything suspicious, be sure to tell us.
So apparently a couple songs are copyright claiming. I think that might have been one of them, actually. You'd think if it was in the game it'd be fine.
Let me introduce myself. I am Gary Staley, gourmet chef. Maybe you should sit in the corner. I can check to see if we have any squirrel, if you wish.
Maybe you should sit in the corner. Do you know anything about
I know a lot of places
history?
opened up when they got the hydroponics. Actually, Vera Weatherly might know more. She's always here and talking with folks, so if anyone's picked up a story or two, it'd be her.
So let you get back to your customers. Do you know any history?
This is a quick fix.
Drug dealer. That's just the best. That's the awfulest best thing you could say. What do you got for sale? Queen Ant pheromones, you ain't got no punga.
Well, I don't really know to tell, but I've heard Bannon talk about how he was responsible.
Didn't I already talk to him?
Welcome to Potomac Attire. Dr. Lee, Chief Harkness, and I are all on the council. We meet every Monday morning. I can be very influential, if you know what I mean. Far more than Seagrave Holmes. A threat? No, of course not. Well, maybe. He wants to replace me on the council.
He's
He's a shady character. I just can't prove it. Now, if someone were to find something incriminating in his room, well, let's just...
Unmarked quest?
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes.
Bannon.
Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave? Technicalities. Stop wasting your time and mine with questions about ancient history.
I think this guy enjoys the smell of his own soil. Been a pleasure, Mr. Bannon. I didn't do anything. Now, yeah, let's talk to... It's Harkness. Do you know anything? You know anything?
Welcome. It's almost closing time.
I know.
Fred, I can't help you, pal. Been here. Maybe Bannon can help you
I
out.
know what you
He
used
sure
to do.
acts like he knows it all.
I'd say Uncle Ruckus wouldn't have very kind
If you
words
need
to
more
say to
help.
you after what you did to him and his people. Before I get in trouble. Who do I need to talk to? I guess Dr. Lee. noise? I keep hearing like a high-pitched screeching noise. Hopefully that ain't my ear. No, it's coming from the stream. What is that?
That changes right here, right now. From this moment onward, the children of this great
President
nation
Eden.
are its highest priority.
I know you won't copyright claim me.
Will restore every American school, reinstate
Let's see.
every youth
Capital
program,
preservation. Let's
and
go
offer
there.
counseling and financial assistance to
They have some
any
info on
family
history.
in need. We will match up
Where
the
is the
destitute
guy?
orphan
Is it
children
under
of
here?
the capital wasteland with qualified, eligible adults.
Ah, he's back
We
here.
will rebuild the American family as it was meant to be. Values of our
Something keeps
past shall be the
grabbing the
foundation
back of my neck.
of our future. So remember, America, the Enclave is working around the clock to return this country to greatness. All you need
There we go.
is a little patience.
I'm always having to touch something up.
Quite an impressive
Abraham
collection,
Washington.
isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name.
Well, you know,
Curator of
is it
this
time to
little
steal back
slice of
history? We're on
American
our way.
history.
We just had a talk with your friend Flack. I know you have fond feelings for that guy. It was Flack, right? Not Shrapnel.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see.
That dude voices
Each
so
of
many
the
Fallout
documents
characters.
in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of America. Unfortunately, the greatest prize of all is missing from the collection. In
Are you having a good
1776,
morning,
the
Ruckus?
Second Judgmental Congress got together
Or whatever
and
time of day
adopted
it
a
is where you
document
are.
drafted by none other than Thomas
Should be
Jefferson
morning.
himself.
Since
It
you're in
was
Georgia.
the day the United States of America. This magnificent
I guess it's almost
achievement
noon.
took form in the Declaration of Independence. Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here. Excellent.
I kind of wish
You
I
won't
could just
regret
keep the
it, I promise
decoration
you.
for myself.
Imagine you are taking part in another chapter
My
of
own
American
trophy. I did the
history.
work, you know.
I
I
envy
should be able
you.
to keep it.
You can
I'll
find
go
the
find the
Declaration
treasure.
of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you.
You know
It's
anything?
funny now that you ask. I can tell you all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself.
And date
I
Sydney
can't see how
afterward.
important it is compared to the capital's history.
There you go.
But maybe Bannon might know.
you
Remember,
hear a
treat
high-pitched
the document
screeching?
with care. It's a fragile piece of our
It
history.
like comes and goes. Like a scanner. Ain't this trying to figure out what they could be. Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what it... It's weird, there ain't nothing like that in this house at all. Maybe there's some kind of feedback coming from somewhere. I didn't notice it last night. Oop. It's not from you, it's not from your end, it's feedback. Yeah, what is it coming from? I wonder. That might... Did that fix it? I know what it was. It was this. I had this plugged in to charge it on the Xbox through the front ports where the controller goes. And it was flashing, and the light, you know how the light flashes when it's charging slowly? It was doing that. That's what the feedback was. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Figured it out. Sleuthed it. Maybe I should have been a cop or something. Like a detective. Oh yeah, definitely. I have a predicament. I have this god armor now. And yeah, it's pretty damn good. So do I even bother picking up any other power armor? I guess I could get money out of it, so that's something. Start slave. If only you'd start slaving some of the waste this playthrough. I can't. This ain't that ain't this playthrough. That's another playthrough. Unless I did think about later on, once I get to about Project Purity, somewhere around there, maybe doing a split save. That way I can have an evil playthrough and a good playthrough on the same playthrough. Pick up Enclave armor for stems from Kasdan fellas. And broken laser rifles and pistols too. Yeah, there you go. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Something along them lines. I'm glad I got this armor though. I love the T-51. Something keeps pulling at me back here. I do kind of want to go get that one assault rifle. The Zulong or Wulong, I don't know. It's one of the two. Quests. Check other sources to confirm. Oh yeah, I didn't do that right. I need to go back. I didn't even talk to Dr. Lee, and I didn't talk to Pinkerton. No coffee. I got copyright strike for 2 songs last night from this game. It's ridiculous. I thought all these were like from the 50s or something and they'd been waived, but apparently not. There's only 2 of them though, that actually messed it up. The other ones were fine. If it's in the game, it should be fine. Except for like live games, like say Fortnite puts on their radios newer songs sometimes. Did I go the wrong? Okay, no. Side slab? Side slab. God, I hate that guy.
For the most advanced scientific
I
center
hate
in
that
the
guy
capital
so much.
wasteland, I find your...
Look, Dr. Zimmer,
Wait a minute.
we've been over this. We
What do you
don't know
think
about
you're
your runaway robot, and we don't care.
Hold on.
This
Do
lab
I have? Okay, yeah,
dedicated
just for fun. Just for fun.
solving real problems.
And then maybe whenever it's time to get rid of him.
Sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden.
Nah, we're gonna do it till we get him.
again,
yes,
sweet
yes.
America. This
But
is President
Dr.
John
Lee.
Henry Eden.
Dr. Lee is
And I'd
trying
like
to
to
save
chat.
lives.
Quit looking at me, Armitage.
Constant interruptions are
Armitage.
interfering with those
Time
efforts.
we
Now,
discuss
please,
something
stand
rather
aside.
important.
I'm sure the
The
good
issue at
doctors
hand
work with
is-
water purification.
Oh, I have that radio on, don't I?
My presence.
Is fascinating. But if you only knew what was at stake, the technology in that android.
I
What's
guess
at
it ain't gonna
stake?
happen.
You won't tell me what's at stake. Vagaries and secrecy. Robot's a robot, Zimmer, no matter how shiny the paint job. Now, please.
Ignorance and facetiousness. That's all you people are good for.
Damn it.
Stop, thief!
I'm trying to give you something, man. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think I have the stuff right now.
Yes.
We'll get him later.
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden.
Look, this is a restricted area. I'm tired of... You're James's son, aren't you? What are you... You were too young to remember, and I suppose James never spoke with me. Typical. I'm Dr. Madison Lee. I worked with your parents many years ago. Now I run the science lab here in Rivet City. It was all I had left. When your mother died, your father decided to leave with you. You mean you haven't? I assumed he sent you here. For that matter, aren't you supposed to be in a vault? James said he left you there. Your father is no longer here, and I'd appreciate it if you didn't use that tone with me.
Can't believe she went off and joined the Institute. Swear.
Your father insisted that we return to work on Project Purity.
What are your
I tried telling him too
rules
much time
relating
has
to
passed. There's
synths?
no way it would work.
Synths.
Predictably,
Focus.
he refused to listen. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to tell you.
What do you all do with them if you get a hold of them, or can you even tell?
It's in the
They
old
cost
Jefferson
more or
Memorial
less?
Building. Please,
History.
I could tell you all about the science. It all seems like a life.
Reflect upon all I have said, my American. Reflect and wait.
I could tell you all about the science lab, but even though I was here near the start, I can't. It all seems like a lifetime ago.
Till next time, this is your president.
Gotta set up.
Signing off.
Nah, I'm good. We'll just we'll go on. And yes. Special.
Now, please, stand aside.
Happy Sunday. Go back to work tomorrow, yay. Father Clifford.
Hey! I am Father Clifford. This is St. Monica's Church.
Gotta have respect for Uncle Sam, especially in Fallout 2, when the opening scene is the Enclave slaving an entire vault for their experiment. Yeah, that makes, yep, I remember that. I didn't play the game, but I've seen that. There's no greater than Uncle Sam himself. Yeah, that is true. That
She
is
is
true.
the patron. If you want to,
They somehow made it where it's almost legal. You can't, it's hard to go anywhere.
you would.
And you
I
gotta
mean,
work 40
certainly.
hours a week.
We humbly
And then
accept
some if you
whatever
want to
you can
survive.
spare. However, say
10 caps for
every
your
cap
trouble,
is needed.
Padre.
God bless you. Oh, it's not the past of the city
You can
that
just
I
buy
dwell
karma.
upon, but the future of its inhabitants. But if you're interested, I believe Miss Weatherly or Mr. Bannon would be glad to speak with you on the subject.
Let's see, now who? Where's the doctor at?
Stay away from me. What? I suppose it doesn't matter. I used to be a slave.
Oh.
I saw a slaver on... Really? Can you...
There you go.
Thank you.
I don't know what you're going to buy for 25 caps, but yeah, I don't think you're going to buy any guns. You must have a crazy barter.
Evening.
Hello again, America the Magnificent.
They say Mr. Lopez is losing it. He stands on the top of the bridge tower for hours at a time, just staring out over the city.
That's creepy.
Well, I could tell you all about my hotel, but I'm sure I don't know anything about how Rivet City itself got started. I mean, you hear
Come on
rumors
now.
and you make guesses, but I really... Actually, now that you mention it, he's been here since he was just a boy, and I can't imagine anyone knows this ship better than he does.
Allow the most
All right,
powerful
secret.
nation on earth. The answer is
We're gonna mess that up.
incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith
Oh, there's Animal
in
Friend.
half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity.
Might as
Rest
well use
assured,
it.
I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eaton built the country, he built it to last. The American way. Don't
do.
deserve a future free of war and fear and terrible uncertainty.
Might as well.
Of
When he uses
course
so.
you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest. Never rest.
So let's see.
till we
Seagrave.
have what we deserve.
Go find Seagrave.
A place to truly call home. Reflect upon all I have said, my America. Reflect and wait. For soon, this great nation will be reborn, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Until we meet.
Howdy, I'm Seagrave. Seagrave
Sure,
Holmes.
something.
I have a little of just about everything here. A what? Look, if you just want to crack wise, go somewhere else. But if you've got stuff you want to sell, then I'm your man. Steal it? Hardly. He runs the council like it's his own personal bank account. He's supposed to represent all the market businesses, not just himself. It's about time he was replaced.
Why do you wear that hat? That helmet? That makes no sense.
Oh, I really wouldn't know. I mean, long as I can remember, she's just been here, soaking up all the repairs and attention we can give her. I grabbed a wrench and joined in the reconstruction pretty much first thing out of the womb. But I never really cared about the politics.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave.
Last feller I remember from back then was Mr. Pinkerton. And he must have left about a decade ago, after that spat with the science team. He used to have a storage shed in the broken-off bow of the ship.
Please shave
We
under
always
your
thought he
lip.
was crazy for keeping stuff there. My
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is
She did? Well, I suppose I've picked up a lot over the years.
quite a bit
I mean, no one's spent more time tinkering on this old girl than I have. Oh, Rivet City, I mean. Not Vera. I mean, Vera's not old. And I haven't tinkered on her, obviously. Not that I wouldn't. I mean, no. Anyway, you might find some clues in Pinkerton's place, in the broken-off bow. He was around before me and used to store stuff there before he left.
had its own
Alright.
imagine. Perfect, cloudless day. The sun
Now that I
is
have
warm
that,
and
I
welcoming.
can finally get the real
On
answer.
the horizon,
That's what I was looking for.
like knights of yore, armed
Should've just asked him to
bats
begin
of
with.
ash and hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressmen. Their purpose, to make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine, if only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself
On
this.
the war.
What if the Capitol Congressmen
How could you aim?
again? What if they could compete
Oh, well,
with
maybe.
baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eden, great America.
Alright, I don't have to
and
get
baseball
this open.
will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition, all will live again. This country will live again. Now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done. And the Enclave
The easy way.
terrorists.
Yeah, I already been here. I went through the other way.
Till next time, this is your president, John Henry Eden, signing off.
Stay sharp. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. You ain't got no idea, brother. They're everywhere.
Sounds like maybe they still laugh about how they edged me out of the council back then. But you can set the record straight.
I'm President John Henry Eden.
For that, You have to go all the way back to when remnants of the Naval Research Institute cleared the Mirelurks off this wreck about 40 years ago. We were looking for new lab space, and this bucket of bolts just happened to have a well-preserved science bay on it. Everything else just grew up around that lab once we got it up and running. The science team was led by one H. Pinkerton. That lasted until about 18 years ago, when those ambitious
Man, he's been here a long
backbiters
time.
like Lee and her little team showed up. She came in with her big Purity Project pipe dream, and my whole staff started working with her, those traitors. She even took my seat on the council. By then, I was glad to leave it behind. And hell, if I'm leaving the city I made great. Of course I do. Here. They probably don't even remember, but I kept the records of that first council meeting. Take them, if it'll put them in there.
Alright, got that from him.
They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these
I got a few bag
agitators,
karmas.
shall we? There are, of course, the raiders, those anarchistic
Can't listen.
ruffians who roam the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering. The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy
Let's
Scouts are
finish this one
nothing
up.
more than
I still haven't
common
finished this
criminals
mission.
with access to some antiquated
It
technology.
should have been done forever ago. It's just gonna rain all day, looks like.
Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so, being in exile. And what about the slavers of Paradise Falls? The frighteningly irradiating ghouls of Underworld. And last but not least,
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
mutants that have completely overrun the entire downtown DC area.
Can't get a straight answer out of those folks. History's for losers. There you go.
Not just as easy as that. So, tell me.
What do you recommend? Which one should I pick? Intelligence, strength, charisma. Some old coot says he took these notes. They seem reasonable enough. Success is a science station. Yeah, let's just go
I
charisma.
guess that's how. Nice.
Alright. What else do
And
I have
that'll-
left?
It does, doesn't it? According to him.
Oh, that Robco
Now that would
factory
be a
is way
great
out of the way. Well, we're gonna wander the way some, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, let's go. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me a water. Back. Alright, let's get walking, I guess. I have never tried playing this in third person all the way through. Is that a Yaguai? There's a Yaguai doing here. I love the Gauss rifle so much. Lean back and get relaxed, because I'm going to be walking for a while. Ah, shit.
You're listening to Enclave Radio. I'm John Henry Eden, President of the Enclave.
I'll go head on up to Tinpenny Tower while I'm down this way. And maybe the Dunwich building.
And now, one of my inspirational quotes.
That's a fun place.
From the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden. Straight to your heart. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. Hello again, America. This is John Henry Eden, your president. There are some things we should talk about, if that's all right. It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that, I must answer, of course.
Oh, Fort Independence.
Of course, I was elected. Sweet America.
Oh, I might get shot right here where I'm back here.
The right to vote the very foundation
I better go
of a
around.
democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national
I bet they
security,
won't know me, even
I'm
though
not
I've
at
done the
liberty to
Outcasts.
discuss the details of the
The
election.
Hating the Outcasts.
You understand? But rest assured, I am your president. Because the
Keep your head down, idiot. Raider incoming.
nation decided I should be.
Raider.
I am.
Only got 32.
When the time comes, it's up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence.
Fools.
And carry our collective values forward into the future. Democracy, dear America. Democracy now and forever.
Oh,
Now,
hey.
my America, we must move.
You had a frag grenade, didn't you?
Restoring the greatest country in the world.
Pulled
to
a
its
knife
former
out when he had a
glory.
pistol?
Well, that takes.
If you're going to get yourself killed out here, I don't want your corpse stinking up our little patch of heaven.
John Henry Eaton signing off.
Glass
Yeah,
shit.
the red would never go with all this brown. But if we remodel and still need a corpse, we'll call you, okay? I'm Defender Anne Marie Morgan with the Outcasts. Good to have someone else out here who can keep up.
Time to visit our guy casting. Yep.
We call ourselves the Outcasts, and we collect technology to preserve it from tribals and idiot locals. And before you ask, we were cast out from that company of zeros, who call themselves Lion's Brotherhood of Steel. Way we figure it, if traders think we're
They're
too
more
harsh
close
in
to the
following
originals,
orders,
actually,
we're
than
probably
the
doing
Lions
something
ones
right.
are. But they get a little creepy in 4, so
We aren't recruiting, kid. Old sap lions might. But if you want to help out, you bring in technological devices, and we'll pay you a finder's fee based on the device.
Prevent the drawing of the sword. Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eaton. Let's chat.
Okay,
Shall we?
but first you'll have to talk with
We
Protector
live in
Casting.
an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction.
go
Indeed,
talk
the
to
very
him.
seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How...
I'm Protector Henry Casden. Normally, I wouldn't be wasting my time talking to a local. But Morgan tells me you can make yourself useful. So, interested in collecting technology for us? It's simple enough. Bring in
fill me in
technological
here,
devices,
Castle.
and we'll pay you for what you find. In return, we'll pay you with your...
Our intrepid leaders
That's
had
what...
everything they
You'll report directly to...
well, and it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness.
Which one?
breeds
The original Brotherhood out west, or the shit that Lions turned it into out here?
West has their issues too.
John Henry Eaton builds a country.
I mean the Brotherhood from out west, back around California. We knew what we were doing back there. We didn't waste time with illusions of heroism. We were collecting still glowing embers from the ashes of humanity. We didn't worry about saving individual communities. We worried about saving the progress of humanity itself.
I wonder if I could get a power armor sound filter for my mic. Make it sound like I'm talking through power armor. That'd be kind of cool.
Oh, he used to be as tough as the rest of us. Wasn't so long ago, we fought side by side to scourge the pit. But somewhere he went soft. Stopped looking at the big picture and started trying to save every tribal and illiterate community he found. We had us helping those savages instead of recovering tech that could help us all. That's when we objected and became outcasts. The Brotherhood came out here to recover technology from the eastern cities and bases. If Lions won't do it, then we will. And when we resume contact with the
I don't think I
Western
got cool
Elders,
stuff in there.
Lions is
Might have to go in and look around later.
even if that place is in front. All right then. We were cast out for our dedication to the Brotherhood's true goals. Lions wanted to play hero to the locals instead of doing his job. We were proud to leave him, so we kept the name Outcasts and wear it with pride. A big fuck you to the old man.
Oh,
We may
you
have
can't say
struck our
that.
names from the great codex,
That's not nice.
but we'll be vindicated in the end, and our names will be restored. Later.
Later. Alright, let's head out. We got a lot of walking still left. Both of us. Oh, come on. Yep.
Hello again, America the Magnificent.
Probably wasn't worth those bullets,
This
but
is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk. Let's
it's quicker.
talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your
So
friend,
up for a good
your
old friend,
neighbor.
Alistair
Well,
Timpenny.
yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my
The robot.
responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as I am the voice of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together. Together can we hope to reach our full potential.
It's a big old wasteland.
The way
Whee.
we were before the
Oh,
war.
too good, see.
Whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America. Now and forever. We've got a part now, you and I. But don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this.
Did he have
great
Y running
nation.
up on him?
So you
Like a
don't
mole
have
rat.
to. Till next time, this is President.
Damn, I'm gonna have to figure something out. We got this, America. It was all a lie. What those monsters did to us.
I'm President John Henry Eaton, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. And now, one of my
if I get that dude's
inspirational
robot.
quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eaton, straight to your heart. The people under our system, like the king in a monarchy, never dies.
Let's go ahead and do this. Because I don't want to trigger that quest up there too at the moment. Quality medicines. Oh, hello. Who did this to you? Oh no. Funny if you look in the toilet and there's a bunch of nuts and bolts. Oh shit.
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eaton, and I'd like
Why is it
to
31% for a headshot?
When I was a child, growing up in rural Kentucky,
Oh.
I had the best friend a boy could hope for. My dear old dog, Honey.
This is the rag roaches, robots and rag roaches.
From Nod Creek To Hagenville we roamed, carefree and courageous, irresponsible, and completely inseparable. It was, for a little boy, the perfect existence. So, let me ask you, America, how many of your children can say the same? How many of this nation's youth are truly happy, truly carefree? Well, we both know the answer, don't we? None. America's children live in a
plug something up. Everything's going dead on me. Sounds like it hits harder than that. Everything's broke. Wait, did I already? Yep. nothing will be left alive. That's how we roll. Oh, I'm fighting to sneeze. Which way am I supposed to go?
Greetings, dearest America. This is your president, John Henry Eaton. Let's chat, shall we? I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been.
Probably this way.
That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war, each state had its own professional baseball.
I hate baseball.
Imagine a perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm and welcoming, and on the horizon they appear like knights of yore, armed with bad hickory. Their name, the Capitol Congressman. Their purpose? To make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine, if only for an hour. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressman could live again? What if they could compete with baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? Put your faith in John Henry Eaton, great America, and baseball will live again. Comfort, recreation, healthy competition. All this country will live.
Are you awake? I thought I saw your arms sticking out.
The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation, so you don't have to. Till we meet again, this is John Henry Eaton. This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eaton. And now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry. Happiness lies in the joy of achievement and the thrill. Again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton. I was hoping we could talk. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. The very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as...
Nice shot. Free train.
The capital wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence is the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh.
I always get turned around in this place. Where's the stairway? There it is. Hello. I have got to run for a moment. I gotta go put some food in the oven for the kids. Be right back. Alright, I took the other back to the here. And then I'll have to go again for another minute or two. All the cool friends are about to pop out. You down below? Must be down below.
Violence will not be tolerated.
What?
Scanning for
Obliterated.
commencing attack. Target.
Oh hell. Oh, this is cool angle.
If you remain in the area. This is the air
I must answer, of course.
Split the pit. Did it really do? Go around him. Wish I had a bash. This is just ridiculous.
Clear.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Danger has been eliminated.
Gives me one more experience for hard. Take Charles.
Citizens are advised to clear the area.
Oh, the aliens are coming. Oh. I see you. See you. See you. Wow. Oh, style. Yeah, I didn't think that would actually hit. Which way is freedom? Are you the freedom door? My stuff. I'm just going in circles now. Use the escape rope. Let me out, hurry. Oh, hello.
Clear. This is now A. Fire. Go! Firing.
Alright, want the fusion battery. Oh, I don't have the science, do I? I need... well, I'm not going to turn this one in, I guess. Not yet. Not until I can get the science to do that thing the way I want to do it as much, you know, the right way. Alright, they're here. I'll be right back. Alright, everyone is settled in now, and I'm back. Tenpenny Tower.
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no
These are the best people
zombies
ever here at
allowed.
Tenpenny Tower.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine. I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. What are you looking at?
He's over there. Yeah, okay.
I thought I told you to... What? No, just those damn ghouls. Sorry, thought you were one of them. Ghoul or not... Just a minute. Though he normally conducts all his business through Mr. Burke. If Tenpenny doesn't want to talk to you, then you best leave him alone. If you bother Mr. Tenpenny or any of his residents, I will be very glad to forcibly show you out. Do we understand each other? Good.
We good?
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. Don't do anything stupid.
I need this place for that one mission later. Oh crap. Knock him out. Wow, he landed on his feet for a second.
I'm out of here. That takes care of that. Aha!
Damn, she's been limping and everything. She's ready to go.
Phew! I'm glad that's over.
Alright, I'm going this way.
Hey.
Every time I hear it, I'm just going to turn that to another one because I want to go do that when I'm listening to it. An awful shot. Or if it's because of my strength. What? You're gonna take a nap.
This is Enclave Radio with your host, me, President John Henry Eden.
Anyone out there?
Damn it. Right in the antenna. Right under. Oh yeah, that's right. They breathe fire. It's a bit better. No, it felt slow.
Come on, tell me. It used to be kind of nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick houses. I think I'm the last one left. Those things took everyone else. Nah, people don't like to stay long in Great Itch. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year. Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too.
This kid looks sick.
I guess they're all gone now.
He's been attacked by the ants.
Alright, what is
Been
it?
poisoned.
Nah, go ahead. It's just nice to talk. He was a strange man. He paid Papa some caps to help him build a shack and carry a bunch of junk into it. Papa called him an egghead, but his head was shaped regular, so I didn't get it. He spent all of his time in that shack next door to my house. Every time I'd sneak in there, he'd be sitting at that funny-looking TV machine with the green words pushing buttons. Nah, he was a nice man, but he never wanted to play with me very much, and we barely talked. All I know is he was all gone when the ants started showing up. I think they got him too. I don't know.
Freaky doctors playing
all
scientist.
kinds of doohickeys. Boxes with lots of lights
Shame,
and funny
shame.
glass bottles. Oh wait, he had a big, funky, shiny man too. That was kind of neat. Well, I think she was sad that my mom was. Will's dad was. Well, I don't want to be mean, but he was kind of. He was like always watching me and my dad real careful, like he didn't trust us or something. He always kept staring at us from the windows of his house and typing stuff into his TV box. Will said his dad was like an old soldier or something, but he didn't like doing that stuff, so he quit. My papa would I just call them fire ants. A puppet had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest fucking ants he ever saw. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that... Nah, those things started coming around only in the last 10
swearing in the
months.
game.
At first, they just
Not
crawled
going against
around
it, I just
outside
don't
our
remember.
town. But later, they came... Look for...
Makes sense for the area.
Please.
Born, and the Enclave will be its salvation. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eaton, signing off.
Oh, that was totally worth it. Yeah, totally. Maybe the pulse grenades.
This could be the 5th time I've forgotten the code to my desktop terminal. I really must learn to be more organized. The password for my terminal is Formicidae. How hard could that be for me to remember? Note to self, destroy this holotape as soon as move to new lab is complete.
This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. Hello, my beautiful America. This is President Eden, and it's time we gotta talk. Let's talk about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave is you, America. The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together. Together can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were before the war. Whole, beautiful, powerful. One Enclave, one America. Now.
Dude's so creepy.
And forever. We've got apart now, you and I. But don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation. So you don't have to. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry Eaton, signing off.
Parkour.
I'm President John Henry Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of warmth and reason in this cold, unreasonable world. Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eden, and I was hoping we could talk. We live in an age of poverty, greed, violence, destruction. Indeed, the very seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C., has been reduced to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland. The Capital Wasteland. How did it come to this, America? How did your leaders allow the most powerful nation on Earth to die? The answer is really quite simple. Incompetence. Incompetence at the highest echelons of power. We put our trust, our faith, in half-wits. Our intrepid leaders had everything they wanted. Power, wealth, prestige. And it made them lazy, America. Oh, yes, and laziness breeds stupidity. Rest assured, I will not make the mistakes of my predecessors. When John Henry Eden builds a country, he builds it to last.
Experience,
the
yes.
American
Getting
way.
free XP.
Don't you, my darling America, deserve that?
Wow.
Don't you deserve a
3
future
zeros in a
free
row.
of war and fear and terrible uncertainty? Of course you do. As President of the United States, you have my solemn pledge that I will never rest. Never rest. Until
Wait,
we
how many
have
attempts was that?
what we deserve. A place to truly call home. And now, dearest America, we must say farewell. For there is much work to be done, and the Enclave never rests. Never. Until we meet again, this is your President, John Henry Eden, signing off.
Alright then. Well, let's get out of here and go find the fire ant cave.
Kind of hard to breathe in this thing. Come on, tell me. He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore.
Damn.
You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone. I wish I had met you a long time ago.
Why are you wearing
Then
those
maybe
gloves?
my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this.
I have never advocated war
You just
except as a
stay
means
there.
of peace. This is President Eden, and you're listening to Enclave Radio, the voice of America. Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to, something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war,
Crippled him.
each state had its own professional baseball team. Imagine. Perfect, cloudless day. The sun is warm and welcoming. And on the horizon, they appear like knights of yore, armed with bat, bash, and hickory. Their name? Revel in the joys of sport and sunshine, if only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself this. What if the Capitol Congressman... What if they... the baseball teams from Pennsylvania or Maryland? John Henry, great America, and baseball will live again. Healthy competition. This country... will live again. So remember, America. Enclave is working around the clock to return this
I know I need to go too, so I want to take these guys
a little
out.
patience, a little faith. Until we meet again, this is your president, John Henry.
Just wasting that ammo.
Hello again, America the Magnificent. This is President Eaton, and I was hoping we could talk. Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security? These radical malcontents don't care about you. They don't care about America. All they care about is fulfilling their own selfish desires. Let's take a tally of these agitators, shall we? There are, of course, the raiders. Those anarchistic ruffians
Can't get me over here,
who
can
roam
you?
the wastes, preying on any and all, stealing, murdering.
You fools.
The so-called Brotherhood of Steel. Don't be fooled by their pseudo-knightly nonsense or supposed connections to the United States Army. These power-armored Boy Scouts are nothing more than common criminals with access to some antiquated technology. Criminals who have had the audacity to claim this country's most important military installation, the Pentagon, as their own personal clubhouse. And don't be fooled, America. Those who have left the Brotherhood of Steel, branded outcasts, are just as dangerous, even more so being in exile. And what about the slavers of paradise? Frighteningly irradiating pools of underworld. And last but not least,
Will they attack each other? Just anything. Yep, they will. Fire ant battle. Yeah. Who's got money on who? A third opponent enters the ring. This is sick. Well, that way's blocked.
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat, if
Which
you've
one
got a
is it?
moment.
Is it this one?
Let's
It's this
talk
one.
about government, shall we? Or more specifically, your government, dear America. The Enclave. Just who is the Enclave? Why, now that's simple. The Enclave... The Enclave is your sister, your aunt, your friend, your neighbor. And well, yes, the Enclave is me as well. As your president, it is my responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice
Oh, come on.
heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say,
Oh, this was a bad idea.
voice, heart, and
This
soul
was a bad idea.
of America. But only together. Together can we hope to reach our full potential. The way we were before. Control. Beautiful. Powerful. One Earth. One America. Now. And forever. We've got a part now, you and I.
Oh, is there not gas in there? I thought there was gas in there.
The Enclave is working tirelessly
Oh, yeah, there
to
it is.
rebuild this great nation. So you don't have to. Until next time, this is John Henry Eden signing off. Now, one of my inspirational quotes from the mouth of your president, John Henry Eden, straight to your heart. Do not bite at the bait of pleasure till you know there is no
Looks
hook
like I need
beneath
to repair some stuff or something.
Dearest America, this is your
Oh, I shouldn't
president,
have done the sugar bomb.
John Henry Eden. Let's chat, shall we? It's time we discuss something rather important. The issue at hand is, well, my presidency. The question has been raised, I know, as to just how I came to be elected to this most illustrious office, or whether or not I had been elected at all. To that, I must answer, of course. Of course, I was elected. Sweet America. Of course. Isn't the right to vote the very foundation of a democracy? Fortunately, in the interest of national security, I'm not at liberty to discuss the details of the election. You understand? But rest assured, I am your president, because the appropriate people of this great nation decided I should be. I am your duly elected representative. Of course, when the time comes, when my term is up, America will be free to elect a new president. And that person will have our full faith and confidence and carry our collective values forward into the future.
I think I went down the wrong tunnel and nobody voted for that guy.
Democracy now and forever. We've got a parliament tonight. Don't be sad, America. The Enclave is working tirelessly to rebuild this great nation. You don't have to. Till we meet again, John Henry Eden signing off.
I'm in. How's that not kill him? Guess I did raise the difficulty already, so it was just on normal.
I've been thinking quite a bit lately about something we can all relate to. Something that is unquestionably, inescapably American. I am referring, of course, to our great national pastime, baseball. Or so it had been. That's right, America. Before we were devastated by atomic war,
About to go
each state
boom.
had its own professional
Why didn't you go boom?
Imagine. Perfect.
There you go.
The sun is warm, welcoming. On the horizon,
I don't hurt them that much, but it hurt me a lot, so I'd rather it not hit me.
armed with bats of ash. Their name, capital Congressman. Their purpose, to make you, dear America, revel in the joys of sport and sunshine, if only for an afternoon. Now, ask yourself
Move.
Remember, America. The Enclave is working
Knocked him
around
over
the
the stairs.
clock to return this country to greatness. We meet again. This is John Henry signing off.
Decapitation.
Oh! Oh!
I might finish this one up and go make some lunch. It's about that time. Making everybody else food made me hungry. Usually how it goes though. Right, I came from that way, damn it. There you
You
are.
startled me. That is precisely why this is the ideal place for my work. Do you realize you're trampling about in a delicately balanced and highly sensitive experimentation area? My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous.
Scientists.
My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth. My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous. Well, I'm afraid I made slight miscalculations in the mutagen. Instead of lowering their size, the brood hatched with a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment. Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me. Indeed, I have skipped a step and directly modified an entire brood. Perhaps I was too hasty. I was so certain it would work. To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify the mutagen. Since you've offered, allow me to elaborate. My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen. If she were harmed in any way, months of data would be lost. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Filthy little abominations. I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say? Yes, I suppose. I was merely going to offer up one of my mutagenic bioenhancers. I will also award you with my old lab coat. It served me. I've managed to isolate some of the fire ant genes and distill them into
Mutate myself.
human-safe genetic enhancers. I can inject you with one of these formulas, and you'll find yourself with either enhanced strength or enhanced perception. Not only that, but you'll be somewhat more resistant to fire. How marvelous! You will? Be careful, my friend. The Nest Guardians can be quite tenacious. Please don't insist. Now, I believe you have a job to do.
Greetings again, sweet America. This is President John Henry Eden, and I'd like to chat if you've got a moment. Did you know there are those amongst us who would shatter our hopes for peace, order, and security? These radical malcontents. They don't care about America. All they care about
I think I'm gonna
is
call it right here for now.
their own selfish desires.
Start off, end it right here at the entrance to the cave.
Shall we? There are, of course, the raiders.
I gotta go get something to eat and I'm starving.
Ruffians who
Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.